Y'all knew it was coming. Y'all knew it was coming. This is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA, guys, and I am here to give you guys my post-fight thoughts on this Mackenzie Dern versus Angela Hill fight. A new word has come kind of naturally to me, you know what I'm saying? And, I want to kind of, you know, start using this word, you know what I'm saying? Because this word says so much, you know what I'm saying? This word describes so much. I am going to start. The word that's been coming to me has been, the phrase has been at form. At form, guys. At form. Or in form. But I like at form a little bit better, you know what I'm saying? At form. Mackenzie Dern looked at form tonight. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people were, I don't know if a lot of people were expecting Mackenzie Dern to lose or if a lot of people was hoping Mackenzie Dern was going to lose. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people love Mackenzie Dern, but a lot of people don't like Mackenzie Dern. A lot of people don't see Mackenzie Dern as a high-level fighter. A lot of people like to critique. It's like it's super easy to critique Mackenzie Dern. You know, a lot of people see her as not very serious. You know, she kind of put a bad taste in people's mouth when she was missing weight. You know what I'm saying? She struggled with the weight. And then we seen Mackenzie Dern kind of being young and being out here, you know what I'm saying, and partying or whatever. And posting, provocative photos. A lot of people kind of but that kind of put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. Not at Mackenzie Dern as a person, but more as her skill set and her, people's confidence in her as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't take Mackenzie Dern seriously as a fighter and didn't really see her as a threat. And plus, they go out there and, see an undefeated fighter lose and, you know what I'm saying? And Mackenzie Dern partly is in fault for, you know what I'm saying? Because Mackenzie hasn't in all of her matchups, you know what I'm saying, she hasn't, one way or another, in some of these losses that she's had, she hasn't looked the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, people see her have a couple of bad nights, you know what I'm saying, and then they just kind of wrote Mackenzie Dern off. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's got too much she's got to work on, which every fighter has things to work on. But I was like, people were kind of harsh with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, talking about Mackenzie Dern like she shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, be where she's at, or she doesn't deserve to be ranked that high, you know what I'm saying? But tonight, you know what I'm saying, I think Mackenzie Dern justified a lot of that and kind of put a better taste in some people's mouth, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, Mackenzie Dern this is a more mature Mackenzie Dern, you know what I'm saying? This is a Mackenzie Dern who's trying to make her situation better. She's making decisions with a child in mind. She's making decisions with her future in mind. She's making decisions, you know what I'm saying, because she wants to be the best. Divorce from the husband, that wasn't working out. We don't know what was going on behind the scenes with Mackenzie Dern in her last few fights. Maybe she wasn't focused, because the move to Jason Perillo for me was a great move for Mackenzie Dern and her skill set. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Mackenzie Dern is somewhat of a slow learner. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say like, you know what I'm saying, like she doesn't learn, but I feel like it takes time for somebody like Mackenzie Dern to actually settle into the new things that people are trying to show them, because the last few fights for Dern since she's been with Jason Perillo, we've seen the improvement in the striking. We've seen the improvement, you know what I'm saying, in her stand-up game and things like that, you know what I'm saying, because her jiu-jitsu is always going to be good. It's hard to improve, you know what I'm saying. There's always ways to be slicker and to be better, or different moves to make, you know what I'm saying, but Mackenzie Dern is like at the apex of the jiu-jitsu skill. But the other aspects of MMA, you know what I'm saying, it's like it's taken her a few tries and a few fights to really settle into what Jason Perillo is trying to make her, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this fight showed us that what Jason Perillo is doing with Mackenzie Dern was the best move that she's made since joining the UFC. This move to Perillo was absolutely great. I wish fighters like Montana De La Rosa, you know what I'm saying, like Mackenzie Dern has tools like power in her right hand, you know what I'm saying, to where if you sharpen up her skills, that thing, her speed and her power can really benefit her if you just polish up, her IQ on the feet. So there's already a baseline there for a fighter like Mackenzie Dern, you know what I'm saying? And there's baseline there for other fighters too, other grapplers like Montana De La Rosa or Tatiana Suarez, you know what I'm saying? Erin Blanchfield, Casey O'Neill. Casey O'Neill's already on that trajectory. Her striking has looked much better. Like her striking has looked, in just the last few fights, like, you know what I'm saying, her striking has just looked better. You know what I'm saying? But she, these are fighters who I think are, I guess what they say in the mixed martial arts world is, we're starting to get more well-rounded fighters, you know what I'm saying? And you are, I mean, because Mackenzie Dern went out here in this fight, man. A lot of people were expecting Angela Hill, who is a great stand-up fighter and who has looked great in her last few fights in the stand-up department. You know what I'm saying? But for me, what the difference here was, and kudos to Angela Hill, because I even seen Angela Hill sit down on some punches and be a little gritty in there. And her takedown, her submission defense was on point. Angela Hill fought a great fight in here tonight. You know what I'm saying? And that and there's really no loser in this fight, because some people were expecting Angela Hill, me included, to be submitted, you know what I'm saying, quite early in this fight. You know what I'm saying? I definitely called that wrong. I knew that, somebody like Angela Hill, who makes fighters like Jessica Andrade and Amanda Lemos and other fighters, you know what I'm saying, she makes fights hard for those higher level fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though Angela Hill is on a lower level than a lot of the fighters that she's fought, you know what I'm saying, they can't seem to completely wash her out. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody ever really, like, some people have washed her out. Some people have dominated Angela Hill, like, convincingly, you know what I'm saying? But she's made a lot of people who are considered higher level than Mackenzie Dern, she has made them struggle harder than she made Dern struggle in this fight. She has made them struggle harder than she made Dern struggle. She made Dern struggle, though. Dern was trying to lock in those submissions, and Dern was tugging on those submissions. She was tugging on that arm. She was tugging on Angela Hill's leg. She was trying to lock up a few chokes in there, and Angela Hill fought a gritty fight. What she said in fight week came to fruition. You know what I'm saying? Angela Hill even attacked Mackenzie Dern on the ground, and she even stayed in the guard of Mackenzie Dern, you know what I'm saying, and pressed Mackenzie Dern up against the cage, you know what I'm saying, and showed, you know what I'm saying, I've been here, you know what I'm saying, I can do this. Yeah, you're good at this, but I can do this, you know what I'm saying. I'm a well-rounded mixed martial artist. Angela Hill showed a very well-rounded game in there tonight, you know what I'm saying, but unfortunately for Angela Hill tonight, we got us 2 steps forward for Mackenzie Dern. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of performance that this was a respect earning performance by Mackenzie Dern. She just earned a lot of respect to me. In my eyes, I think this is the type of performance where somebody like Dern earned some respect. You know what I'm saying? Dern went out here and said, yo, like, put some respect on my fucking name. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, put some respect on my name. Like, I'm here and I can fight. You know what I'm saying? The strikes, guys. I understand, sometimes with fighters like Casey O'Neill, you know what I'm saying, when I've consistently seen Casey O'Neill look good on the feet, I can make statements like, stop questioning Casey O'Neill's, you know what I'm saying, what she's showing us, her IQ on the feet, and what she's showing us in the octagon. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's stop questioning that. When fight after fight, she's showing us this. Mackenzie Dern is still a little inconsistent in her hands. Like, I want to see her stand up look like this, for 3 or 4 fights in a row. You know what I'm saying? I want to see her be this successful, against people that are higher level than Angela Hill. You know what I'm saying? Angela Hill is a sturdy opponent and a good win, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not like a title shot winning performance. Like, she's going to have to go in here and get some revenge on Yan Xiaonan. Mackenzie Dern is. She's going to probably have to face Marina Rodriguez again. She may have to face someone like Tatiana Suarez. She called out Rose Namajunas. She called out Yan Xiaonan and Rose Namajunas. You know what I'm saying? So the question is, will Rose take a fight like that? That's a high risk, high reward fight. Like, a comeback fight with Rose and Dern, with Dern coming off of a win and Rose being a 2-time former champion. Like, that's a solid top 10, 150. That's a solid title eliminator fight. That's a perfect setup to what comes after Amanda Lemos. And if Yan Xiaonan, well, it'll probably be Yan Xiaonan, but that's a good fight to have in the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, because it'll having a fight like Rose versus Dern will make it harder. You know what I'm saying? For somebody like Yan Xiaonan, like a big win from one of them, especially Mackenzie Dern, if she can have a big win over Rose, like they may say, Yan, you just gonna have to wait. You just gonna have to wait. You know what I'm saying? So Mackenzie Dern is in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad she got a win, but we've seen another level from Mackenzie Dern tonight. She looked good tonight. She looked skillful. She looked fast. Her punches were accurate. Her technique was good. You know what I'm saying? You can't say she was in there throwing wayward shots or nothing. Mackenzie Dern looked good tonight. She looked good tonight, and her win over Angela Hill was a solid win. Angela Hill should not hang her head low at all. Angela Hill fought hard in there. She fought Mackenzie Dern off in deep waters on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Angela Hill had some control time of her own. You know what I'm saying? She landed good strikes on Mackenzie Dern. She fought back. She fired back at Mackenzie Dern. Elbows and knees in the clinch. You know what I'm saying? Like Mackenzie Dern also diversified her attack, knees and elbows and stuff, but you don't really see that from Mackenzie Dern. That lets me know that Jason Perillo has really been working with Mackenzie Dern. And I like it, guys. Mackenzie Dern looked at form tonight, guys. Mackenzie Dern is officially, you know what I'm saying, muddied the waters a little bit at 115 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So the question is, does Rose take a call out? Does Rose think she can go in here and beat Mackenzie Dern? Risky fight for Rose, especially this Mackenzie Dern we saw tonight. But we'll see. Rose is a different level, so we'll see. This is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA. Sorry for the long rant, guys. But drop your comments in the comment section. Hit that like, hit that dislike. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And your boy is out.